Good evening, and welcome to the Twiggs County Board of Education meeting. Thank you for all, especially for all our in-person and also our online community and stakeholders for joining us this evening. It is my pleasure to call the Twiggs County Board of Education meeting to order. Today is Tuesday, December 12, 2023, and the time is 6:03. This time, if we could have Jace and Rodney to come to the front, please. They're going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. So we can ask everybody to stand, please. And after they're done, we'll have a moment of silence.
Hello, I'm Rodney Davis, a third grader at Jeffersonville Elementary School.
I am Jace Chapman, and I'm in first grade.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stand for a moment of silence.
Thank you, maybe.
Hold on 1 second.
Good job, gentlemen. Thank you again, Chase and Rodney. Good job. At this time, I entertain a motion to approve the agenda for Tuesday, December 12, 2023. Can I get a motion?
I move that motion. Second.
The motion to approve the agenda for Tuesday, December 12, 2023 has been properly made by Ms. Blackshear and second by Mr. Rouse. Is there any discussion? The question is on the adoption of the motion to approve the agenda for Tuesday, December 12, 2023. All in favor, raise your hand. Motion passes by a vote of 4, nothing. The minutes for Tuesday, November 14, 2023, you had an opportunity to look at this earlier. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Since there are no corrections, the minutes are approved as distributed. This time, Ms. Blackshear, if you would read the ethics statement.
Thank you. In accordance with regulations set forth by the Georgia Ethics Commission, it is the duty of every board member to avoid both conflict of interest and interest of such conflict. Does any board member have any known conflict of interest? Seeing none, Mr. Chair, we will proceed with our agenda.
Do any of the board members have any comments or remarks for this time?
I would just like to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to our faculty, to our staff, and to our community. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
I approve of that.
From Twiggs County Board of Education governance team.
Thank you, Ms. Blackshear. Does anybody else have any comments? All right. Mr. Superintendent.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Board Chair, Vice Chair, Board members, all of our community members that are with us tonight, and those that are joining us virtually. I do as well wish all of our community a happy holidays and a safe one. We want you to enjoy your time of rest, have some time with your family and with your friends, and get rejuvenated and come back to us in January ready to end the year strong. We do have several activities that are coming up this week I want to make you all aware of. One in particular is the Twiggs County Public School Winter Concert. It's going to be on this coming Thursday at 6 p.m. It's going to feature the Twiggs County Middle High School Chorus, the Twiggs County Middle High School Beginning Band, Wind Ensemble, and the Jeffersonville Elementary School Chorus. They're also going to be playing the piano from class at the middle high school. So we want to encourage everyone to come out and celebrate the holidays with us and with the Twiggs County Middle High School and Jeffersonville Elementary School families. We also have a basketball game coming up this Friday against the Stratford Academy Eagles. That'll be at the middle high school gym. The JV games start at 4:15. The girls' game start at 6, and of course the boys' game starts at 7:30 p.m. And I just want to remind the community of our holidays. Our holidays do start this coming Friday. The students will have a half day on this coming Friday, so they will be leaving around noon. So families, make sure you have supervision for your children at home on Friday afternoon. The staff will have a work day at that time in preparation for closing of schools and grades. And then the students will return to school on January, the staff will return to school on the 2nd, and the students will return to school on the 3rd. So we want to make sure that everyone is familiar. Keep your eyes on social media. If you forget those dates, they'll be posted there for your remembrance. Again, thank you, Mr. Board Chair, for these announcements and giving me this time. I want to ask Ms. Woodley if she would come forward as well. On last month during the board meeting, we had an opportunity to have our REACH scholars to sign their commitment letters. However, we had two of our students who were unable to join us on that night, but we wanted to give them and their families the opportunity to sign for that REACH scholarship. So, Ms. Woodley, I'll turn it over to you at this time.
Board Chair Karstoffen, Vice Chair Rouse, board members, Superintendent Fuller, senior cabinet, community, and stakeholders, good evening. It is an honor to serve as the assistant principal and REACH coordinator for Twiggs County Middle High School. We are back here tonight to add 2 more scholars to our 11th cohort of REACH scholars, bringing the district's total number of scholars to 50. REACH, Realizing Educational Achievement Can Happen, is a key component of the Governor's Complete College Georgia, which identifies strategies for the state's public and private colleges to achieve the goal of having 60% of Georgia's adult population having earned some type of post-secondary credential by 2025. This program is a strategic investment in our students and our state, opening doors for youth in Georgia who may not have the opportunity to seek post-secondary education due to financial constraints. The mission of REACH is to provide Georgia's academically promising students with academic, social, and financial support needed to graduate from high school and college prepared for work. Our REACH program is locally owned and operated, and we hold one event to raise our required $5,000 match for each year's cohort through our REACH for Stars Gala. REACH begins in middle school with teachers and administration nominating upcoming 8th graders who have demonstrated academic promise as well as good attendance and behavior. As the district REACH coordinator, I am proud to present the 2023 REACH Scholars. These students represent the best of what Twiggs County has to offer, and I know they will flourish and do well in this program. All of our REACH Scholars are 8th grade students at Twiggs County Middle School. When I call your name, please come to the front table. Zamaya Sanders. Zamaya plans to attend college. Zamaya plans to attend college, and she is hoping her REACH experience will help her decide which one. Quincy Wilmore. Quincy plans to attend a university and major in chemistry. And now I would like to discuss the obligations and responsibilities of REACH Scholars. The contract you are about to sign requires that you maintain a 2.5 average in core courses. If your grades fall below a 2.5, you will work with your academic coach to explore ways to improve your grades. You must remain drug and crime free. Meet with your assigned mentor at least twice per month. Meet with your assigned academic coach at least once per month. Attend all REACH events, meetings, and programs. Follow your school's code of conduct and behave in a positive way, both in and out of school. Engage in activities to prepare for college. Graduate from high school, enroll, and graduate from college. If you successfully complete REACH and graduate from high school, you will be awarded a $10,000 scholarship for up to 4 years of college. $2,500 per year that can be used at any Georgia Hope eligible 2 or 4-year college. We have many schools who have pledged to match the $10,000. Schools like Georgia Tech, University of Georgia, and Georgia Southern have all pledged a double match for a total of $30,000. And I would also like to add Mercer University to that list. If you move out of the Twiggs County Public School system into another REACH school system, you will be able to continue as a REACH scholar and will continue to remain eligible for the scholarship. If you move into a non-participating REACH school system before your senior year, you will not be able to maintain your scholarship. Now I will ask the parents to please come and stand behind your child. Before we sign, please signify I will as I administer the following charges. This is to the REACH scholars. Will you commit to keeping good grades, attendance, and behavior, to meet with your mentor and academic coach, and to graduate from high school and college? Please say I will. REACH parents and guardians. Will you commit to supporting your students as they progress through the program, to attend REACH events, meetings, and programs, to contact your child's academic coach or REACH coordinator if there are issues you believe should be addressed, and to make sure that we have correct contact information for you and your child? Please say I will. Community members, it is incumbent on us individually and as a community to affirm our willingness to support these REACH scholars in their journey to adulthood. Will you commit to supporting these REACH scholars with your time, talent, and treasure as they progress through the REACH program and into college and careers? Please say I will.
I will.
These commitments are serious, but necessary for these scholars to reach their potential, leading to very bright futures. It is now time for you and your parents to sign your contracts. If you would, please open your folder. You flip the page. Parents, will you sign as well? Congratulations, Reach Scholars, parents, and guardians.
And I know we have some proud grandparents in the room as well and other family members. With the extended family, the grandparents, if you would like to come and take a picture with your grandchildren, you're welcome to come up forward as well. This is a very, very important moment. These students have just signed a commitment to receive a $10,000 up to $30,000 scholarship, maintaining good grades, good conduct, participating in all of the REACH activities. This is definitely worth a photo. Thank you all.
Congratulations, young ladies, and to the parents as well. I'm sure you will do well and achieve those 30,000 plus.
Absolutely.
You ever struggle in math, you make sure you find me. Okay? All right.
All right.
At this time, we will hear from the superintendent with the district request.
Yes, Mr. Board Chair, Vice Chair, board members, we do have some field trips and one fundraiser we'd like to get your approval on. Ms. Vinson did have a small group of students who attended the Middle Georgia Robotics Competition. That was on the 2nd of December at Middle Georgia State University. The middle school on Wednesday, the 13th, which is tomorrow, Ms. Vinson and teachers from the middle school would like to take their students to the Museum of Arts and Science in Macon to evaluate and communicate how the Earth's surface is formed. It's a part of their science curriculum and standards. Also, the middle high school special education department has several visits they'd like to make in December, in January, and February, and in March. On Wednesday, the 13th, they'd like to take their students to the Tubman Museum, and that's in Macon, to witness the Pan-African Christmas and Holiday Traditions exhibit. They'd also like to take their students on the 25th of January to Buc-ee's, which is in Fort Valley, and that is for those students to volunteer in order to compete on the job training and service area for food and beverages. Also, the 22nd of February, they'd like to take their students to the Macon, Georgia airport so that the students can tour the airport and learn about different job opportunities working in the travel industry. And on the 22nd of March, they'd like to take their students from the elementary school and the middle high school to the Georgia Aquarium. And this is so that many diverse habitats and species in marine science and life and social skills can be learned, and that's a part of their curriculum as well. We do have one fundraiser also that we'd like to get your approval on, and this would happen on this coming Friday at the Twiggs County Middle High School. The strike force and the middle high school would like to have a TV raffled, and they would use the funds from that raffle in order to support the student athletic department at the middle high school, and that'll be led by the president of the strike force in middle high school, Ms. Sharon Glover. Mr. Board Chair, that concludes our field trip and fundraiser request.
Thank you, Dr. Bullitt. At this time, I entertain a motion to approve the district request along with the fundraiser. Okay, the motion to approve the district request and the fundraiser has been properly made by Mr. Rouse and second by Ms. King. Is there any discussion? The question is on the adoption of the motion to approve the district request and fundraiser request. All in favor, raise your hand. Your motion passes with a vote of 4-0. At this time, we'll get the monthly financial report, Mr. Austin.
Good evening, Board Chair, Vice Chair, Board members, Superintendent Dr. Bullard, constituents in person and virtually. I am presenting the month-end report for November 30th, 2023. It does align with our vision of generate excellence, one team, one goal, and our mission to inspire, challenge, and prepare all students to compete globally. It is our financial document that demonstrates what we plan to do as far as revenue is concerned and expenditures. So it does align with our strategic plan goals, learning and wellness for all, excellence ahead, doing things the Twiggs way, growing and sustaining our village, and a premier people-first organization. On the left column in general fund, we have collected 43% of the anticipated budget of revenues, 43% of the anticipated expenditures. 42% of the year is completed. And at this particular point in November, we are collecting some of the first portions of our tax collection. So we do see some of the uptick in local taxes starting to increase in November. Debt service fund, we obligate those monies in December. So of course, it'll still be zero for the month of November. Special revenue fund, which is our federal programs, we have been reimbursed $196,599 as of November 30th. Capital projects funds, we have expended $1,375,267. And of course, this is on the drawdown schedule from our bond proceeds. Whatever we take in the revenue should match and will match what we have in expenditures. School nutrition funds, 29% of revenue, 36% as it relates to our expenditures. Of course, school nutrition has a different set of rules, being a separate entity within the district, and they're on a reimbursement schedule that's not like our other special funds, so they do run a month behind. but plenty of cash flow. They have the most cash in the district at times. So looking good in school nutrition as well. If Ms. Stokes were here, she would ask me the question, Mr. Austin, have we paid our tax anticipation note, our TAN? And the answer is yes. We paid it on December the 8th of last week. So that has been paid in full to meet our obligation of December 31st. That's the report at this time. Any comments, questions, or concerns?
Questions? I want to get some clarification on a couple of things. Well, not really a couple, but that first column under general funds, that's what you expect to receive
Under the budget?
under the budget, yeah.
Yes, sir. So that's what we anticipated. in our budget.
Anticipate to
Yes, sir.
receive. And the second column is what you've actually received,
That's correct.
okay? And then going down into the expenditures, the first column is what's budgeted,
That's correct.
and the second column is what you've actually spent already.
That's correct.
And so and all this is just, so what we have in this report is what we expect and what we've already spent.
That is correct.
I have a request.
Yes, sir.
Could you start putting, because I see you have net change down here. Could you start putting the actual year-to-date balance at the time of this report? Like,
Year-to-date balance as far as cash and bank balance, or?
yeah, bank balance, right.
Yes, sir. That's possible.
Yeah, at the time, like when was it be in January? In December, the December report, which we'll get in January.
Right.
So what we actually have in the general fund at that time.
I see. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
United Way.
Good evening, Board Chair Karstoffen, Vice Chair Rouse, board members, our Superintendent, Dr. Bullard, and of course, all of our constituents that are with us this evening, and those that are following us online as well. I'm going to talk with you about our United Way campaign that we have just completed here this fall in Twiggs County Schools. And of course, everything that we do aligns with our mission, which is to inspire, challenge, and prepare all students to compete globally. And our vision is generating excellence, one team, one goal. And as part of our United Way partnership, we do support our strategic initiatives with doing the things the Twiggs way, and then we are a premier people-first organization. So this year, United Way is celebrating 100 years of supporting the Central Georgia area. And I'm happy to say that we were an active part of that this year, this fall, as we conducted our campaign and raised money. All of the monies that we did raise will actually go back to our community here in Twiggs County. But before I tell you a little bit more about the monies that we did raise, I did want to make you aware of some of the partnerships that United Way is involved with. Not all of these are necessarily a part of Twiggs County. However, these are just some that United Way focuses on. You will notice that Read United is one of those, and I'm sure you're very familiar with Read United. We have a lot of our own community members that actually come into our schools, and they actually read to our students, and they're part of that Read United group. Also, you'll see that picture of Dolly Parton in there. Last year, we were able to contribute books to children from the ages of 0 to 5, and those books were a part of the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. which is also a part of United Way and an area that United Way really focuses on. But to talk a little bit more about what we've done here in our county, we had our kickoff on September the 3rd, and we started off with a celebration. As you can see, Dr. Bullard led the way, and we had a dance party and a dance-off and got everyone really excited about contributing to the United Way. We made everyone aware during our kickoff that our goals were $1,500 per location. Each school had that goal, and each location, whether it was the central office, maintenance, we all had that goal of $1,500. We also held a student contest because we wanted to get the students involved in giving back to their community. And so we started a contest, and we asked every grade level to bring in change as they saw fit every day, and they brought in just coins that they might have in their pocket or they might have at home, and they brought those in and collected that money. And I'm happy to say that today, our fifth graders at Jeffersonville Elementary were able to have that ice cream party, and they collected $237 just in coins. So great job to them. We're very proud of them. And we may have a few of them coming to join us in January, so we'll be excited to see them. But we were really proud of what they had done. And just to close, I want to thank everyone that was actively involved in this year. We did meet our goal, and we raised over $6,400 for the United Way that will go back into our community. Questions? Comments or questions?
Thank you, Mr. Segas.
Thank you.
Okay, at this time, we're going to go into executive session, so I'll be making a motion to move into executive session. Can I get a second? The motion to move into executive session to discuss personnel matters has been properly made by myself and second by Mr. Rouse. Is there any discussion? Okay, the question is on the adoption to move to executive session. All in favor, raise your hand. All right, the vote passes 4-0. Thank you. This time we'll be moving into executive session. You're certainly welcome to hang around if you wish. But we do want to thank you all for coming tonight. And for you two young ladies, congratulations, and we wish you the best. Okay, at this time, I make a motion that we return from executive session. Can I get a second?
Second.
A motion to return from executive session, discuss personnel matters has been properly made by myself, the chair, and second by Mr. Rouse. Is there any discussion? The question is on the motion to return from executive session. All in favor, raise your hand. Okay, the motion passes 4-0. At this time, the chair will now entertain a motion to approve the 3 new hires.
I made that motion.
Second.
All right, those numbers,
4890, 20.
So 2888, 4890, and 4888. And the motion was made by Mr. Rouse and second by Ms. King. Okay, the motion to approve the 3 new hires, 2888, 4890, and 4888, has been properly made by Mr. Rouse and second by Ms. King. Is there any discussion? Okay, the question is on the adoption of the motion to approve the 3 new hires. All in favor, raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously. At this time, if there's no other business, I'd like to ask the superintendent if you would go down with your staff. There are, Ms. Dasikas, we were talking about traditions. I have a couple of traditions that I do without fail every Christmas. There are 3 movies I always watch. I might watch some others, but these 3 in particular. The first is The Grinch and some form of Charles Dickens' The Christmas Carol. What I like about those is it reminds me that no matter how a person starts out, they can be transformed. As educators, as teachers, you look at a kid and you wonder if they're ever going to make it. Well, just because of what they are today doesn't mean how they will end. No matter how bad they are, if the Grinch can be transformed, and Scrooge can be transformed, they can too. The other movie that I watch is A Wonderful Life. It reminds me when I feel like things aren't so good that if I take the time to look back over my life, I have had a wonderful life. I think if you do the same thing, you will too. Those are my movies. Now, in high school, I was in what was called back then the Glee Club. And we did a Christmas program every year. And a lot of it, one of the things we did was Handel's Messiah. And there's some words in Handel's Messiah that kind of describes the Messiah. Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Prince of Peace. Prince of Peace. My wish for you, as well as my fellow board members, is that you will not get caught up in the hustle and bustle of Christmas, and that you will experience the peace that only comes from the Prince of Peace. And with that, I'm going to ask my fellow board members to stand with me. And together we want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.